Hey, what's up guys? It's Spectrum back here with a brand new video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Dragon Star series Dragon Ball Super First Form Frieza. So, let's get right into it. We got the packaging here. Dragon Star series spot varnish right down there in a metallic paint along with Frieza First Form. Dragon Ball Super spot varnish up here, feeling very nice. Got Dragon Star series up on the top. Got a nice artwork of Frieza right here, along with Dragon Ball Super right there. You got Dragon Ball Super along here, and First Form Frieza. Got Dragon Ball Super on the bottom. Geez, I wonder which series this is from, guys. On the back, you got all the extra figures that you can purchase that are in this wave. A bunch of legalese down here. That's about it for the packaging, so without further ado, let's get him out here and see how evil he actually is. Here we have Frieza open up and out of his packaging, looking very cool and very show accurate. So let's go ahead and get a closer look. Got that nice evil looking head sculpt there, man. That looks really good in my personal opinion. Looks just like Frieza if he were in 3D form. The paint's nice and clean. I like the line work a lot on this. Looking very good overall. Give me just 1 second. Alrighty then. But you got the nice clean line work on the paint and stuff like that. May have been able to go a little bit higher on this section against the white right there. It might be accurate though. I feel like this side is a little bit lower than this side is. I don't know. But the sculpting is nice and nice and detailed on the arms and stuff, and all of his actual skin on his body, looking really cool and really alien overall. Got his tail, which looks great also. Yeah, man, I like the color choices that they had for this figure overall. They're all really nice and show accurate in my personal opinion. And you know what time it is? Size comparison times commence. Here he is next to the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Here he is next to the Dragon Star series Dragon Ball Super Piccolo. Here he is next to a Spider-Man on drugs. Here he is next to Mayfex Soups. And here he is next to One-Armed Spider-Man. Alrighty, it's time to go over the accessories here. So we have 3 extra hands with this Frieza. With him in package, he just comes with the basic fists. You know, we've seen them before. They're probably remolded from some other figure. These, I want to call these Ki Blast hands. But I'm not sure if he uses Ki energy since he is from another planet. I haven't seen the Frieza arc in years. I'm probably going to get around to it in Dragon Ball Z sometime though. Not sure if the Cell Saga comes before the Frieza Saga or not, but either way. But yeah, so he has these hands. The nails are nicely sculpted and stuff like that on there. Wish they were painted black like in the show. But, you know, that's all good, and I can probably paint that myself if I really wanted to. Then you have his... I'm pretty sure he uses this pose to destroy a planet with a single finger or something like that. I'm more than sure. Because I know by the point of Frieza, Goku is pretty damn strong. And Frieza turns out to be even a little bit stronger than that Goku at that point in time. Yeah, that's about it for accessories. In terms of switching out the hands, it's just like every other figures that are like SHF and Mayfex and Dragon Stars and stuff like that. But this one's a little bit harder to get off. Gotta really tug that off of there. And if you do that, and if yours is as hard to get off as mine is, I'd recommend grabbing the forearm and not the bicep and doing that, because you can rip the joint out if you grab it at the bicep and try to do that, just so you know. It's also a little tough to get on there, but once you do, you know, that's looking pretty good. I'm more than sure that he blows up a fucking planet by pointing his finger. He's just like, oh, that planet is gone now because I will it out of existence, because, yeah. Yeah, that's about it for accessories. Now it's time for articulation times. Head to toe, here we go, from the head down. You can look up that far, which isn't great, but it's way better than Goku Black. Fuck that figure. He can look down that far. He has a little bit of head tilted in there. Head can do a full 360 all the way around. Arms can, yeah, they can do 360 as well, but gotta accommodate for the shoulder pad. He has a shoulder socket that can shift any which way you want. Has a bicep swivel. Always arms go out that far, they go in that far. Bicep swivel double jointed elbows, which bend in that far. He has Mayfex/SHF wrist pegs, so configure these however you want, and he can do the pose. Nothing in the abdominal section, but he has a waist joint which can crunch back just a little bit, crunch forward just a little bit. He can rotate just fine, and he can do some side-to-side movement. He has those shifty Mafex hip joints, which I actually like, unlike some people. He can kick forward really, really high, actually. He can kick back about that far. He has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. The tail is articulated as well. You know, you got a swivel and hinge right here, kind of like the wrist pegs, so you can have it doing all kinds of crazy shit. It can rotate right here, and yeah, that's about it. Feet can rotate, they can move down, and they can move up, and they have ankle pivot as well. Final thoughts, comments, and concerns about this figure. Talking about this figure, not this figure, but this guy is really great. This Frieza figure is definitely worth the pickup, especially if you are a Dragon Ball fan in general. For $20, you just can't go wrong, man. This thing is just so good, overall. And there's no SH Figuarts version, so if you don't want to first form Frieza, this is the one that you're gonna get. But take it from me, this thing is really posable. You know, he can do a lot of the things that you would like him to do. He's just so good overall. His paint detail is immaculate. His sculpting is really awesome as well. And the color choice is just really stand out and really accurate to the show. The accessories are minimal, but it's a $20 figure. And I'd rather have a really great looking figure versus a okay looking figure with a lot of accessories. Final verdict is going to be a full 10 out of 10. Straight up, I'm just going to get that out of the way. One little minor issue that I want to mention though is that the edges of his horns can be scraped off in terms of the paint really easily. But if you take care of your figures, that shouldn't happen. This isn't my figure, but I just thought I'd mention that. But he still gets a full 10 nonetheless, because that is fully dependent on how you handle the figure. That's about it for this review, guys. Follow me on Instagram at Spectrum.reviews. My Facebook link will be in the description below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!